Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back. How very good of you to join and stick around as we continue with, Capua, a glorious city, hopefully at some point. Well, glorious at least is my trading balance. So far the passive trading is bringing in a lot of goods and also generating quite a bit of income there as well. In case this one here, I love that button that we have for all of the goods, right? That whenever we have something above 130, it's being sold. This is just really powerful overall, honestly, right? Because it's a lot of goods that are piling up over time and you can just sell the excess out of that. I would like to, however, raise the bar here now because we have increased the island storage already quite a bit now. So 150 is probably not even what I would like to go for. Let's go with 170 as my minimum for everything included. That's also going for construction materials. Now, construction materials, we don't have that many anyway, but they're climbing, right? So it's the reinforced concrete, the concrete, of course, that we need to do. What we do need to do for that, though, is we need to repair the buildings because right now we're not producing that much. Because of my high island risk, high fire risk that we have, buildings just crumble a lot these days. Also, do we have a medic here? I don't think so. Let's get me also a medic going because we do have the plague roaming around in these areas here. And there is then the thing with the ruins here, right? So this one's also going down now. Thank you. And the problem here is that you need to wait a certain amount of time before you can repair them. They're also being automatically repaired after a certain amount of time. I think when there's no incident close by anymore. So this is just very annoying, right? And that's of course because of my bad, parameters here that we have. Speaking about construction materials, I would like to go ahead and continue with adding a new one, and that's the mosaic. Gonna need this for some high quality buildings along the line, and for the mosaic we are gonna need one more mountain slot. We have 6 available in Capua. I'm using one over here now for the aqueduct, this one here for the second aqueduct. This one here we can still push a bit further over, right? So I'm not gonna use this one for an aqueduct as well. It would be a waste, honestly. And for that reason, we're gonna get a mineral quarry in here. Just like so. And let's make a nice connection here. This one's producing now every 45 seconds. And then we need a mineral crusher. In fact, this is also very strange here. The ratio doesn't really fit that you can have 2 of them, right? 1 is not enough, but 2 is too much. So in this case here, you actually need a second quarry to make this work efficiently. Let's go ahead with 1 for now, mineral crusher, because you don't need that much mosaic, honestly. So 1 should be fine. The clay we have, and then we just need the tessera works. And of these, I need 2, and they're huge. Let's just check this out, because I would like to... Alright, mineral crusher, I'm sorry. I'm gonna add this one here, so that way I should be able to, use 2 of them just here. Alright, and there's then my warehouse. And there's a warehouse. So this way we can make it work. Let's build both of them. And let's also finish this road over here as we go. Okay, everything has been repaired again. Also my warehouse. And we should be getting in that new building material now shortly. What I would also like to get in shortly is this island here. Concordia. And she's still not really ramping it up on her defenses. She's got a lot of these towers now. That's a problem because they're doing a lot of damage to troops. Not so much against catapults. She's got 2 shipyards over here. And I think that's it, right? So we need to take care of the trading post and of the villa here if we want to take this one over. Now, what do we have to counter all of that? We have 2 catapults roaming right now. I would like to add a 3rd one now, even though they're just super expensive. And we could check out in the research tree all the way over here the ship catapults that I would like to queue in now. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot. That's the reduction in construction materials for the walls. Then we have the armor protection against cavalry. The garrison auxiliary. Okay, wait a second. The armor protection is fine, but I would like to go for Praetorians. Yeah, let's go for the Praetorians. We're getting another maintenance cost reduction from troops here as well. That is handy. The hit point villa increase for the villa is nice. And then this is also really great. the legionary boost, right? So that's another one I would like to queue in. And then we could go for the ship. But as you can see, we're full on the queue now for all of that. And have 9 discoveries in the research queue. That's even an achievement. Concordia, you want the non-aggression pact and you want the defense pact. No, we're not doing that. We still have the ongoing treaty. There it is. Non-aggression pact is running out now in 20 seconds. And then we can declare war again on her, right? And the trade treaty is still running, but that doesn't interfere. We could try to get a non-aggression pact. We can, and it's working with Zara. I would like to do this because I want to, you know, keep my back safe. I'm not going to go into any alliance with her though, so I do not want to go at war with Neff too soon. And he unfortunately doesn't want to have anything to do with us, right? So we cannot even make a treaty with him for now. And I'm certainly not going to give him tremendous amounts of money or so. Now the next building on my list, of course, is the bathhouse. It's super important because of its bonuses that it provides. However, it needs a lot of space. It also needs access to the aqueduct. And we do have the cistern over here for this area. And we do have one for this area. So this is probably a very good location for it. Because with that, we can get in the whole area here. Also the other side. And for later on, a second bathhouse is then entirely possible for this area here, right? So that's the maximum I would like this to reach. So now we just need to make sure that we get rid of a couple of buildings here. Problem is, of course, the warehouse, because it's the only warehouse in this whole region. So I need to make sure that we can have it close by. So I will need to delete those buildings here to add me the warehouse and make room. That's just unfortunate. The marketplace, as far as I can see, we should have another one close by. There it is. And there's another one. We should be able to get rid of it without too many penalties. There's the penalty though. There you go. With all of that, we now have the ability to build the bathhouse just here. And of course, let's do it. Just make sure that it's actually looking right, because once I build it, I cannot replace it. And it's very expensive with the 40,000 denarii. And let's just see what happens with my parameters, especially my fire and my health thingies, right? And it's basically halving those penalties by quite a bit. Or, yeah, all of this. Also, of course, we're getting another population boost. And this will probably have a bad consequence again on my safety ratings though. But it's 300 that we still need, so I think it's not gonna be enough. Alright, one more thing I would like to do. Upgrading a few things here. And especially also here, so that we can expand it even further. Perfect. Beautiful building, but it's also a very expensive one. And let's hope that I do not have to build another one again so soon. Very good, it evened out somewhere over here. And we're not reaching the next city status just yet. What's of course something that we can do is we can selectively disable goods for a certain population. I think this is more important than ever with Pax Romana. So for example, we could say we have way too many Aquitas right now. And I don't want to upgrade them necessarily just yet. Also, we lack the resources anyway. So I could, for example, just put off the porridge. It's only a 1 bar good, so it will not affect the overall food happiness here at all. Right, and it reduces now the number population for the Aquitas tier 3 for the time being. It doesn't affect anything else, right? It's really just for workforce. It doesn't affect my income. It doesn't affect my city status. It doesn't affect the happiness. It's just all about the population here. And with that, we can reduce it a bit to stay well off the next threshold, right? Because I really don't want to reach that. For now, we have good parameters when it comes to especially fire safety. The island happiness is something that, of course, only the Colosseum will be able then to fix for us. Alright, and so it is time for the inevitable. That is the big war declaration against Concordia. Let's muster the army, and in that case, we're gonna get them all into my ships. Of course, it needs to be carefully prepared, because this is gonna cost me a lot of money. Putting all of these soldiers now on the move, right? And also on the other side of my island, we're gonna move now the catapults in. And as far as I know, they also just need 1 slot on the ship. So that should be fine. And we're just barely breaking even now, while the war rages then. But at least we're breaking even, right? And don't have to pay anything in addition. Alright, the ship should actually move, it's not. What is the ship doing here? Here you go. And the last one. All 3 catapults are on one ship. Glorious. And the same applies then on the other side. We got now, oops, tiles that we don't need. Could you please do it? Ship is full here now. Very good. This one still has also some timber, but I think this is piratey stuff that we got, right? Looking at my fleet, it doesn't look so massive, does it? No, not really. I mean, we have the same amount of ships in Albion as well, but that's about it. Considering how many ships Neff has on the ocean, it's not that great, right? But it's something. It's all we can afford, really, at this point, to be honest. Now, let's go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna, of course, go into a war again. Limited war is probably the one that I would like to go again. Because we can still take over the island, we cannot attack civilian structures and ships, that is also good, so my trade routes are unaffected by the war, and the Emperor will also not intervene in any of that. And with this, we have war again against Concordia. Oh wow, there is a bit of a stuttery here now. And of course, the first thing we want to do, we want to disembark all troops at once. Why is this not possible? Get my troops out there, please. Okay, why can I not disembark all of them at once? That is strange, to say the least. Trading post. My units themselves will actually destroy the towers. That's the most important thing here right now. While my ships focus on the trading post. Okay, there's actually the first tower now going down. Already. And we can immediately go for the next tower here. And we lost also the first catapult. The trading post is down. Ships, please help with the tower here. Tower is down. Now we're moving towards the gate. And of course, wait a second, let's pause real quick. Because here we can now see the route that we will need to take. There's the villa. So I'm not going to engage with those towers here. So we're trying to keep a bit of a distance here. I still need to get rid of the gate here, right? Then we're probably going to move down here though towards the villa. We will also need to take care of all 3 here. My ships will not be able to help in this case, which is probably the biggest issue that I'll have. Let's get away from the gate. We don't need it. There's also some reinforcements now coming in. So my archers will stay a bit on the back while we fully engage with the enemy. Yeah, through the thick forest here, it's a bit hard to see your troops. And there are the units coming in. He might, or she might want to flank us, so I'm gonna keep one of my infantries here in the back as they're engaging now. No one can see them. We can only hope. Okay, the gate is down. Very good. My ships continue now with the destruction of the harbor area here. And also helping me out, of course. So they will attack those units there. Okay, we need to retreat there a bit because we're also under fire here from that side. That is just a lot of damage. Okay, that's my own troops fleeing right now. And it's just incredible how strong her units are. Seriously? Like, they're under attack from my archers, from my ships even. And they can withstand quite a bit of damage there. Okay, they're fleeing now. But Emperor's opinion changed to neutral. He was probably not too happy with the war declaration there. Let's carefully move my troops now out of the... yeah. Leaving the ship's safety. But that can't be helped. So we need to get over there. By the way, we do have the torching boost, right? Yes, we have. Very good. So my troops can help as well. We also got the armor upgrades for the archers and for the legionnaires. So this should all help me out. They're really moving slowly here now. That's because of the catapults, of course. And look at the range of these towers. That's just incredible. But, very good. my catapults actually have this range. So I'm gonna keep my troops here in the back and have my catapults do most of the siege work. Doesn't take long for this tower to go down. Now we can focus on the next gate over there. And as you can see, the catapult's range is really nice, though its accuracy goes down. This is a nice detail. So we also hit the residential buildings there accidentally, as we're trying to take down the gate now. And as long as she's not attacking us, we're in a safe position there at the moment. Of course, we should also look out if she's not attacking me anywhere else. That's just her ships, her trade ships, idle right now because, you know, there's no trading post right now. Okay, next tower. And then we could probably move towards the villa. That's gonna take some more time. We're still outside of the reach of the villa, so let's destroy the villa real quick, because the villa can shoot back quite a bit. But it will not be over, right? Because you need to claim this area, and that's everything here. So with the catapults, we're really playing the safe here, right? And my troops only help when there is an attack coming, but it doesn't look like it for the moment. And there the villa goes down. Crumbling. And now we could conquer it, but of course there's a few things on the way here. And got the achievement there too for destroying an enemy's villa. Alright, Concordia is actually fighting back. Over here, she's invading. She's much stronger in Albion, right? Because here she's got her main capital. So that's her main area, really. She's coming in over there, but I'm feeling a bit safe still because we have the archers here and the towers close to my trading post. We got my ships that also help me protect this area. And by the way, we haven't built any soldiers yet. I cannot afford it really. How's it looking there? This is looking good. You know, she will not be able to take it down. I don't think so. And it's a limited war, so she cannot attack my civilian buildings here. Only the trading post was damaged, and this one is under attack right now, but that's okay. Now she's getting in. Oh, look at that. Okay. There is her warship. So we'll need to fight the battle on two fronts now. Let's take down the warship there ASAP, so we can focus on the troops. Oh, this is just really, you know, we need to also go back again to the Latium. This is really a bit complicated, fighting two battles here at the same time. Luckily, we can now pause. Yeah, let's destroy the... Let's go in, right? We still need to take care of the gate over there. And I think my troops could already start now with the capturing of the villa. I think that is something I can afford at this point. Oh, wait. Nah, I'm gonna wait a bit longer. Okay, let's head back to Albion immediately. Because here, things are not looking so great. It's that warship here too, damaging me a bit. We need to retreat with this one. Takes heavy damage. This one's down for sure. Come on, take it down, please. There you go. And let's help here with the troops. Okay, so they're still trying to take down on my tower here. Which is good. Takes them way longer than expected. They don't have any catapults. Catapults would be devastating in this case. Now we can just help out with the ships there. Okay, the tower's going down now. There it is. And she's now moving forward towards the trading post. So constant under attack. And don't forget, the hardest part would still be here, right? up here in the mountains. So she's not gonna be able to do this. Let's head back to Latium there real quick. Because here we gotta be really careful of not getting my troops too much engaged there. I really just want to take down the gate here now. But I think that's already something we can now do. Let's take it over. Can we? Yes, we can. Initiate the takeover. There it is. And this island will belong to us shortly. Very good. I love catapults. They're absolutely, absolutely required. Something like this. Oh. Yeah, that's an upgraded trade post. It can withstand quite a bit of damage. So this is really not looking so great for her right now. She's losing now 2 troops here. This one's going down as well for sure. Very good. Only halfway through destruction of the trading post. What did we sell there, by the way, just now? Or did we get loot? Was that loot? Looked like furniture or something like that. No idea what it was. As we do not have anything, really. It looked like there were some furnitures coming in or so. Okay, so this invasion is definitely lost for her. Right? Gone. No chance. And here also her last watchtower is down. So let's move all the troops in. The more troops you have in here, the faster the takeover. At least that is my theory. And there it is. We can now destroy it. We could also take it over, but we lack the balance. So I probably could take it over with reputation points. Right, and I think that is something I can do. Keep the island. Okay, I mean there would be lots of buildings here already, but in a very inefficient manner. No, let's actually, you know, let's keep it. Why not? And with that, we are getting now, yeah, we can make now peace. And let's just check it out where we are now. Troublemaker! And island settlement cost is increased by 15% now. We cannot host the, I think, the sea battles in the amphitheater. And the trade embargo with all emperor representatives takes place now. This is actually something that could hurt me a bit, honestly. We cannot trade with them now? Nope. We cannot trade with the NPCs now. I wonder if this is affecting passive trade. Righto. So there we have it. Nah, that was a bad idea. It was a bad idea taking this over like so, because now we have a lot of service buildings that we need to pay for. And we need to pay money for destroying them. So I don't need that many shipyards. I don't need any shipyards here at all. I think also we need to quickly rebuild the villa. To get that city back to working status. We'll just see. You know, we also have these military buildings up here. I don't need them. On the other hand, we keep the fortifications. That's nice. I will still, however, need to add more houses, right? Because we do lack workforce. I really wonder how she planned this out. Because it's a huge discrepancy there in the workforce. The cool thing is we also take over the construction materials. So we get 200 tons of tiles and wood right away. Let's have a look at the consumer goods. Porridge is there, garum is there, fish is here. And how's my production chains looking? Do they plan? Yeah, it looks equal. It looks like it's balanced out a bit there. Fish is problematic for sure. Why is that? Because we have no workforce for the fish. So we need to quickly build a lot of these houses, honestly. Let's make it here. And then I could make a bunch more houses here. For this district, right? Because we already have a warehouse, a market here. So that's something. And yeah, just overall, we should also celebrate a bit, of course, right? We do have this, the Triumph Conquest Festival. Costs me quite a bit. Let's use money for that. Right? Just really to do it. Not that we really need a festival like that.
You should take your scholars more seriously.
But it's just something I want to do because we have destroyed Concordia in Latium at least. And we also have peace again. There's another marketplace. So once again, we need to add quite a few thingies here to get that workforce up. Honestly, this is actually a bit of fun, right? We get this desolate island, really, and we need to fix it. It's a fun challenge, really. What I would like to do, I mean, I should get the troops back to my capital, but let's actually have them embarked here for now. Because I really, really want my money. And they're so costly. I mean, Blastium, it's called, could also be my main armor camp, right? Would save me some space again in Capua. With that, we have a positive balance again. Which is, of course, goody good. And let's just keep expanding now my districts. The inner district we will develop. He's not happy that we have less prestige than him. I wonder why. Come on. Saura is still trading with us, so there's something. I need so many buildings. By the way, do we have a tavern? No, we don't have taverns. We didn't build any taverns. Also, there is no tavern here. I need my tavern. This will give me a massive boost in population. She also has a lot of production buildings that are useless to me right now. Like, she had 4 rope makers. And also the olive presses. We don't even have olive on this island. Get rid of them. There you go. And there's lots of plebs we can save again. This is going to be a very nice island, by the way, for iron production. Also bread production. And we have flax here. That's really good. Because right now we're importing flax. And now we can actually start trading it. She's got the sawmills here, but there's no lumber camp close by. The strangest setups. And what is that? That's my spinners. We could actually keep a bunch of them. 7 river slots. I'm gonna love this. That's a lot of clay pits. Some of them are already working. We don't need that many though for now. And then of course she's got the iron mines. We also don't need that many right now. So get rid of it. And this is interesting. She's got some ground pattern here. I think she's got the hard earth pattern. Yep. That she added in this area. Okay, Concordia would like to go with a non-aggression pact again. Sanctum also has a festival. That's too expensive. Trade treaty. I will go ahead with this. By the way, Blastium still needs a god. And of course, it's gonna be Ceres here for sure. Because that's the population that we're gonna need for it. And then we have like this sailmaker here we don't need. We have soap makers but no lavender. So they will also stop working soon. Meaning we can get rid of them. More fire stations are required to get that fire risk down. It's a bit high right now. And I might just use the tavern here. Alright, make this one into a proper block. And get me a firefighter in here. This drops us below 1,000 on the fire risk. It's a great thing that we have so many building materials. So we can quickly fix all these issues that Blastium has right now. There's a depot here. Costs me workforce, but increases island storage. So I'm going to keep it for now. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need to do something about the fish production soon. Otherwise, we're going to run out of it. Porridge? Do we have a porridge production on this island? I actually do. Not enough, of course. That's because of the population, though. One thing this island is also very powerful is garum. So we have the mackerel fertility here. These are two rare fertilities, flax and mackerel, that we both don't have in Capua. So this island will be a farmer plebs city, right? Providing all these tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 goods for us. That's a really powerful thing to have. And we also have the defenses already. So it was a good thing to not raise it, actually, but take it over like this. Because the problems are fixing themselves right now as more workforce comes in, and also my balance goes up again. This was very enjoyable, taking over the island and fixing its economy then. And with that, yeah, one player less in Latium to worry about. And we continue onwards in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.